I wish I can talk to myself 5, 10, or 15 years ago. I would tell myself to not worry and be happy, that I would guide myself through the hopeless moments in life and tell myself that I would overcome it. If I could speak to my teenage self, or better yet, if I could speak to any other youth out there and even an adult going through stress, this is what I would say. I want to believe that even though I was being raised in a single parent household and one income, that I will make it by and then some. That even though I didn't have anyone in my family to go to college, that I'd be the first one day and who will also return and share the knowledge. I want to believe that even though I was born in a city where media portrays it as violent, that I would somehow make it through in the midst of the drug and gang-infested environment. That I'd earn an honest income and find a job, or better yet, a career. That I can dream big and become an artist, counselor, and share my life story all over the atmosphere. That those groups of friends I was hanging with will expand and I'll meet newer friends. That I'll revisit my circle of trust and make wiser decisions around the places I was hanging in. That even though it seems as though the pathway for his youth was jail, prison, or death, I want to believe that I will not go that route and that a bullet will not take my last breath. That I'll better myself and those near and dear to me who also want to change. That I'll travel beyond my city limits and go long range. I want to believe that being a crack or heroin addict or drunk driving with my children in the backseat will not be me, even though that's what I've seen in my own family and community. That I'm not the only one going through this struggle and maybe someone out there can relate. That together we can solve any puzzle and stop the violence and hate. I want to believe that I can be trusted and given responsibility, that people around me believe in me, that while no one is looking, I want to believe that I will do the right thing and practice the meaning of accountability. That while I sometimes went left, while I knew I had gone right, learning from my mistakes was okay. That making a positive change won't be overnight. That asking for help didn't make me less of a person, and escaping the stress by drinking and smoking only made my problems worsen. That I have to learn how to budget and not spend without thinking smart. That in fact I was already rich with a bank account full of heart. That not all fathers beat their wives. That having a family is the most sacred and humbling gift of life. See, somewhere along the way I stopped believing. I couldn't believe I had created my own ideas of the future. That there was roadblocks in front of me and that every person and especially adults were out to get me. My futuristic vision was blurry. I couldn't believe and I didn't believe. Not many around me believed. Many generations before me were all accumulations and the influence to the entirety of the whole person in me. Now I can believe. I can sit here and write stories. I can reminisce about life for hours. I can go on and on, long walks, runs, and car drives. I believe now that if I work smart and hard to set goals, write out a to-do list and check them off as I go, I believe that I can be the leader to whichever path I choose to go. I want to believe.